So good work on Ayin Bernos on that one.
Yeah, kaya nga sinabi ko na very crucial yung item selection, di ba? Because you only have one chance to promote a product and parang be parang as a quote-unquote Lazada endorser. So syempre dapat doon ka na sa product that you usually use and something that people, di ba, around you and people who are watching you can relate to. Kaya parang feeling ko agree with Katia De Marana and kay Ayin Bernos.
Oy, salamat naman kay Brian Legaspi. Bumili daw siya ng Turver sa Lazada. Thank you, Brian. Bibili naman daw siya ng Gritty after.
Thank you so much.
So guys, ngayon naman, it's time to share our thoughts about parang this certain group of candidates that can give the front runners a run for their money. Ashley, Bessie, take it away.
Yes. So, ngayon, meron for everybody's information, yung mga Ashti, nag-concur kami na meron kaming 7 girls na who we see that are considered a front runner in the pageant. So 7 yan. Hindi muna namin sila pag-uusapan. So right now, ang talagang gusto namin pag-usapan or erase are the potential spoilers. Pag sinabi mong spoiler, sila yung parang they could be doing well naman with the pageant, but they could actually take a spot to the top 5 and maybe eventually win. I think siguro kung compare natin to last year, this position is the same position where Rabia is in the beginning of the pageant.
Correct.
She is a spoiler. Kasi towards the end naman medyo naging front runner naman si Rabia. But nung mga bandang runner na Rabia, March of last year, she was still in the spoiler group and category. So ngayon, mga Ashti, sino sa
Bessie, actually, Rabia and Billy Hackinson, di ba? Parang silang dalawa and then ended up being in the top 5.
Okay. And Rabia winning pa. So ngayon mga Ashti, sa ating 5, I'll go around the table. Sino sa inyo ang spoilers ninyo for this edition? I'll start off. Dahil nagsimula naman si Miguel. Miguel, sinong spoilers mo?
Sige. Ako, isa sa spoilers ko, si Kisses. Sige, bakit may echo ako? Ayan. Sige, si Kisses. Si Kisses of Mas... Oh, may feedback pa ba? Wala na. Okay.
Wala na.
Ako sa akin, isa sa mga spoilers ko would be si Kisses of Masbate. One is, we cannot deny that she really has a star quality. Like, she exudes celebrity glow. And number 2, maganda naman talaga siya. Tapos number 3, one of the things, ito homework natin, nag-homework kasi ang mga Ashties before this episode. One of the things that we did was to make sure that we really go out of our way to sort of research, look for videos, diba, of videos of, of the girls more than just the front runner. Para din talagang mas magkaroon tayo ng in-depth perspective about the girls. And si Kisses, talagang I watched a lot of her interviews. And yung isa sa mga recent interviews na nirelease is yung kay Tito Boy Abunda. Like, I really see a potential, like, I see a spokesperson. Like, she's very articulate. She's a woman of substance. Maganda siya. Diba? So, ako, I would really consider her as parang, I wouldn't be surprised if bigla siyang bumulusok. Tapos, with all the parang feedback or criticisms about Kisses, kasi maraming comments about, masyadong bata, masyadong teen star, parang tapos nag-cross over to, to wanting to become a beauty queen. I can sincerely see that she's actually exerting effort to experiment and to transform herself. Diba? Na parang from the first photos and videos that I've seen of her, nung parang in-announce na candidate siya to at least ditong mga huli, even yung mga pictures niya na, live pictures niya sa pageant na mismo, medyo iba na yung styling niya. Diba? So, nakikita ko yung effort. So, parang I wouldn't be surprised if, bigla talaga siyang bumulusok. And she really has a strong fan base. So, ayun.
Ashti Miguel, sorry, idadagdag ko lang sa sinabi mo kasi you already mentioned Kisses. It's also one of my spoilers. But meron kasi akong isang hindi, parang question mark sa utak ko when she was doing the interview with Tito Boy. A lot of people naman know that myself, Miguel, and Moxie actually went to Lasal as well for college. Nung sinabi niya na she lives by 100 pesos a week in Lasal, parang, paano? As in, yun talaga yung question ko. Not because mata pobre or alam mo yun, parang maarte yung mga taga-Lasal, but there are certain things that you have to buy. Like test booklet, like ganyan. Or at least pag lumalabas kayo ng mga friends nyo, hindi ka ba pumunta ng Agno or ng Archer's Lair to eat? Parang medyo may question lang ako sa kanya on that one. Parang medyo questionable yung 100 peso a week na yun na comment ni Kisses. But other than that, I agree with you. Kisses for me is a spoiler. I'm not really rooting for her in the beginning, but now that she's already in the bubble, medyo parang she's getting my attention. Ashley Moxie.
Ashley Bessie, since yun nga, na-mention mo na rin yan, at alam naman natin, well, taga-Lasal din ako, wala lang, I was just being tongue-in-cheek. I tweeted about that, yung sinabi niya sa interview ni Boy Abunda, na parang, paano? Mga Ash, hindi ko in-expect na matitrigger ang fans club niya. Nag-reply dun sa tweet ko.
Ano mga sinabi mo? Ano mga comments?
Sabi.
Oo, parang kasi basta madami mga sinabi defending her, pero in my mind, kalma lang tayo. Parang it was a tongue-in-cheek comment. Kung sinabi niyang 100 pesos a week lang siya, 100 pesos a week lang siya.
Yes.
But sige, fine. Pero the point being is, spoiler din naman sa akin si Kisses.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. I don't wanna dwell on that anecdote from the Boy Abunda interview. For me, it's just funny and I don't believe it, but sige. For me, I have to say na just like Ashley Bessie, she wasn't really one of my favorites to begin with, but I have to commend her and her team. She's really working hard.
Yes, check.
As in, she's really working hard kasi initially, she just struck me as someone na parang masyado pang teen. Parang initially, I was thinking na parang, she seems like a teen playing dress up, like a beauty queen. Pero parang lately, yung mga pictures na lumalabas, parang nagtatransform siya.
Yes, yun nga.
So, I won't be surprised if she will actually get a spot in the top 5 if she continues this. Especially may clout siya, artista siya. She can sell a product. She can be a very effective brand endorser. Pero for me, as a pageant, I have to be real. If we're gonna send someone in Israel this close to Miss Universe, I don't think, I think we have better, more prepared choices. Siguro, si Kisses would be hinog na maybe in 2 or 3 years. Bata pa naman siya, pero maybe not this edition. That's just my opinion. Kens?
Me, sorry. Because I met Kisses face to face a few weeks ago, before nagkaroon ng bubble. She's very pretty facially.
Yeah.
Very pretty. She has a presence. Not the tallest, of course. I think we all know that. Pero guys, nagka-abs siya.
Yes.
Yeah.
May
Yes,
abs,
siya.
girl. Nakasabay ko siya sa isang workout, with online workout. Na-shock ako, ang lakas ni girl, tapos may pa-abs. And yes, kudos to her team na actually I was commenting on her look kasi I find her too baby-faced. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being with looking young, but I want to send a girl that looks like a woman. Diba? Because, Miss Universe, woman, ganyan, I want to send someone who looks like a woman. So medyo napamature nila yung itsura niya without removing that youth factor from her. And she's such a sweet girl. She's super duper nice. She has a presence talaga. But during the interview lang, one of my comments talaga is I wanted her to tone down the acting part. Medyo in your face kasi when she does the interviews, or when she did the interview for Miss Universe Philippines, the challenge, medyo medyo masyadong performance level. So she already knows this. I mentioned to her, you gotta tone it down a little bit. Make it look more natural to you, how you speak. Paano mo ko kausapin ngayon? Ganon, medyo ganon yung sa interview levels. Sa Q&A, it's a different story, but this was supposed to be an interview challenge. So medyo medyo yun lang. But she's a very sweet girl. I think konting, and you know that she's very diligent. Lahat ng sasabihin sa kanya, pinapakinggan niya ng mga mentors niya. She really takes everything, pinag-aaralan niya lahat, the looks. And give her another year, 2 more years, I think she would be a very good contender for Miss Universe Philippines.
Agree.
Nigel.
I think si Kisses yung isa sa mga pinaka-aabangan come preliminaries. I think we've seen her yung evening gown. I think yung yellow evening gown niya, which she posted recently, was really good. Pero ang pinaka-mystery sa akin, how she would look in a swimsuit. And how she would do her pasarela, di ba, in a swimsuit. That's my
May
biggest
abs daw.
question. Yun
May
nga
abs
eh.
nga daw.
Yun nga eh. Diba? Because
May abs si
all of
ate.
all of us see her as this teeny bopper actress. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see until, diba, we see her in the swimsuit competition. Pero, judging it based on what we're seeing right now, if the next cut will be determined by a Q&A or an interview, then she really has a strong chance of making it to the next cut. Pero if yung next cut will be determined by the evening gown and swimsuit, right now, parang medyo nakukulangan pa ako. Judging based on how I saw her, diba, dun sa runway challenge niya.
Mga Ash, tatandaan natin, isa pa lang yung pinag-uusapan natin. Spoiler pa lang.
Wala pa tayo
Ang bilisan natin sa spoiler naman. Pero I mean, I really like the conversation and I really think that it's very important that we really talk about Kisses kasi I mean naman natin, we were not really an advocate of Kisses before, but let's give props to the girl. Talagang we can really see na talagang palaban siya. Kumbaga, she's there to fight and we have to commend her for that. And ako, I'm very excited on what she will show during the preliminary. So, babalik ako kay
And parang
Ashley.
parang she has mental fortitude, ah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
parang of all the negativities.
Oh,
Wala,
totoo
as
yan.
in,
Mental
Artista.
fortitude.
Yeah.
For someone
I'm
who's
pretty sure
very young.
mani-mani.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure kasi
Artista.
maning-mani na tong MUPH. Artista na siya. I'm sure she got a more
True.
bashing
So,
before.
nag-PBB rin siya, di ba? So you can just imagine, I'm sure ang dami niyang na-experience na attacks and everything. Talagang na-train siya in terms of mental fortitude. Pero ako, ang gusto ko lang i-comment kay Kisses talaga is, artista na siya eh. Pero gusto niya pa rin gawin to. So she's actually taking a risk. The girl is taking a risk if you think about it, di ba? Kasi madaling mag-pageant as a stepping stone towards something. But if you think about it, she's actually coming from a place where she's already Kisses. So she's taking a risk. So, and pangalawa, alam nating pangarap niya at gusto niya. Di ba? So, and yeah, it has to count for something.
Sige, Ashley Miguel, para mabilis tayo ng konti.
Go,
Meron
go.
ka bang ibang nasa spoilers list mo?
Sige, siguro ikot muna tayo, tapos give chance to others. Tingnan natin kung